Now, anti-corruption watchdog Ghana Integrity Initiative is recommending government set up a centralized institution to oversee the export of gold to check fiscal leakages. It comes on the back of reports that massive amounts of gold get smuggled out of Ghana, far in excess of what makes it out of the country through legitimate channels. The establishment of such a gatekeeping body to oversee the exportation of gold, according to legal practitioner Augustine Neighbor, will be an effective way to check smuggling. He was speaking during a Zoom validation meeting with stakeholders to get their input on a draft of the country's mining vision assessment report.
The actual documentation of what Ghana is producing in relation to gold and what is being taken out and what is reported. We always have the indication by the Ghana Revenue Authority that they have personnel within the mines who check the output and are able to record the exact amounts that are being exported. But to a larger extent, you and I know very well that what is being reported is not what the country produce has been witnessed. And I take in heart this recommendation that there should be a centralized institution for the export of gold or mineral as we see it, maybe like in the cocoa sector. It might not necessarily be a cocoa board, but a way that could accommodate government interests and the interests of the companies in question.
Now, Ghana is said to lose over $2 billion annually in unpaid royalties and taxes on gold smuggled out of the country. And it loses over $2 billion as a result of illicit gold trade. And the African Center for Energy Policy estimates illicit financial flow from illegal mining in Ghana in 2013 to be about $1.7 billion. In 2018, President Akufo-Addo revealed $5 billion was unaccounted for in gold exports from Ghana to the United Arab Emirates. Joining me now is a mining expert and founder of the African Institute of Extractive Industries, Dr. Tony Obing. He's one of those pushing for the establishment of a centralized institution to oversee the export of gold. But how feasible is that?
No, thank you, and good evening to your viewers and yourself. I think that's the challenge that we face, the challenge that because gold is a high value, low volume material, it is very easy for people to smuggle it. It is easy for people to take it in their pocket and walk with it across a border and all that. So it's always very difficult to control. And because generally gold can be bought and sold without the requirement of a certification, generally, I mean, except for those who are producing from large-scale positions, what we produce in small-scale units would generally not be looked for in terms of certification. So what has been proposed and what has been practiced elsewhere is that you find a unit usually within the central bank that will be buying all gold, especially the ones produced by the small-scale sector. The central bank will buy them, and no gold will be exported without going through a certain centralized position. In this case, it could be a gold board. Now, if you look at the current arrangement, it was done in a way to achieve the same result. But it has been subjected to very serious abuse, and that now you cannot think of all gold going through a centralized angle. You see sometimes under invoicing, under estimation, gold being sent out of the country and actually being re-exported through our borders. So a centralized area, a centralized point of export will help the country. First of all, it will help the country manage the quantum of gold produced, and it also help us trace the kind of a benefit that is due to government, and that's if you look at the diamond industry. The diamond industry, there's something we call the Kimberley process. Every diamond produced from particularly the so-called conflict areas, would have an indication, and you cannot sell to any of the diamond buyers outside and the known diamond buyers, without indicating where the diamond comes from. We don't have that with gold. So I think a centralized position, a centralized approach would be the way to go.
Dr. Obeng, I'm grateful for your time. Dr. Tony Obeng is a mining expert. We'll take a break on Joy News Prime. When we return, there's a second part of Business with Charles Aite.